All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get this party started. Docs Daily. It is Monday. It's February 16th. We are live, full effect, 1 o'clock Eastern. The boys are in town. We got to get Griffin Murphy figured out his internet or laptop problem after he left us high and dry on a Saturday. That's okay. We still love you. Everybody in the chat was like, "Oh, Griffin." I'm like, "Hey, don't. We're gonna give him one. This is the first pass he gets, but that's it." And Nick, we decided to sit down for you. Normally on Saturdays we stand. Because
full hour, baby.
I ain't standing.
We're closers, okay? That's where I'm at here. Set a speed right.
Let's go, baby. Monday morning. Let's get jacked up.
If you're brand new to the show,
it's Monday, baby. Wake up.
Docs Dailies, we're live full effect. We don't have a whole lot to talk about. We got college basketball to talk about, obviously. Not even a big card, smaller market schools. A couple big games on for sure that we'll touch base on. If you guys got questions about the games in the chat, drop them in the comment section. We'll be more than happy to answer those questions. You got questions for either Griffin Murphy or Nick Menken, ask them questions. Don't ask me nothing. I ain't got no answers. I don't know nothing. I'm just kidding. Drop it in the chat, though. We'll be more than happy to talk about any game you want to talk about. If you're brand new to Doc Sports and Docs Daily, free $60 account. Link is in the description of the video, docsports.com/free60. It's our version of letting you try us or any handicapper on our website for absolutely free. You can even use that 60 and get both of these guys premium plays for one day. Try it out that way. You might find that you like Nick more than Griffin.
No.
Most people do.
You want to win? Come over here.
Seven there. I'm just saying.
He's hot. I'll give it to him. Kid's red hot.
Yeah. Hey, listen. We give each other a lot of crap, but when we're hot, we're hot. We'll be the first one to tell you. If you want to follow all of this craziness, it's $4.99. It's $5. It costs you $5 a month. Click the link in the description of the video. Do it on the desktop. If you do it on your mobile device, it's like $7. I'm just saying, you do you, Pikachu. If $7 or $5 is how you're shopping it, I don't know. There's free picks videos available for you. All right, folks. The chat is all riled up. Scott's back off vacation. We're gonna say Craig Trapp is not here on Monday. He's normally here on Monday. He's somewhere with a white sand, clear water.
Where's Waldo?
I can't pronounce
Chipotle.
I don't know if they have a Chipotle. He was real concerned about two things going into this trip. He told me. He goes, I'm concerned about two things. One, the Wi-Fi, because Craig, he don't miss no days with his videos. And two, he was worried if the resort would have a Chipotle style. And I was like,
Mexico, they should have good burritos down there.
So, right?
He's eating good. Come on, Gregory found himself.
Coronas. He's probably got it's 10 a.m. on the West Coast. He's got 6 Coronas in him right now.
Yeah. Easily.
So if you see Craig Trapp in or around the Mexican country, I don't know where he's at, to be honest with you. You snap a wild of Craig Trapp you snap a picture of Craig Trapp out in the wild, you get a t-shirt.
Listen, if you're at the beach, it won't be hard to find him.
I ain't gonna lie, dude, he's big.
Look for the big guy.
Look for the tall, big guy. He's usually probably got a lot of he should have. Hopefully, he's got a hat on. Otherwise, that dome is hurt.
He's gonna be burning.
Right away, you'll see him. You'll be like, oh, yeah. But yeah, oh, you had no internet on the ship. It sucked. We talked about you. We've been talking about your Miami, Ohio, and talking about all week. But no internet.
Scott gave us an actual Miami, Ohio loser last Saturday against Marshall. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I don't want to bring it up.
The whole chat. We said, "Dang it!" Scott said so. Good to have you back, though, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to be back. Kirk coming in hot with over 134. Iowa State and Houston. We'll get to that game. That's the later game. How do you guys? There's the only two games that really. I mean, there's better bets on the board. I'll tell you that, in my opinion. But we'll talk about them. But these are the two marquee matchups at Iowa State, Houston, and and Duke and that small team they're playing from New York. I can't remember.
Syracuse.
Oh, Syracuse.
Yeah.
Man, I'm on. Let's get into this. I'm on Duke.
Bring the belt out, Lenny.
Right. I mean, don't make me do it, but I feel like pow. I got 19.5. If it goes over 20, I wouldn't have bet it. If it had 2 number, I wasn't gonna bet it. 19.5 is my ceiling, and
it's dropping right now here, Lenny. It's minus 18.5, and
I bet I've been watching this thing since 21.5 on open.
Syracuse coming off an emotional win on their home court against SMU. You know that's an emotional win. Now you got to go to Duke where they're 12-0. And one thing I don't bet is against undefeated teams. So give me the points with Duke. Lay the wood. I think it fell to ass here today in Cameron.
See, I got a premium on I'm not going to tell you guys the side. I'm actually getting lit apart right now from that due to customer service, but we'll get into this. I can definitely talk about a total on this play for sure. So the last time these two teams went against each other, 83-54 final. And as Nick just mentioned, with Syracuse coming off an emotional win over SMU in a 79-78 final, that was a very good matchup. And then for the Blue Devils, a perfect 12-0 at home. They just beat Clemson, who's ranked 20th in the nation. They beat them by 13 points with ease, and that was also in Durham, North Carolina. So everybody looks at this game, and when you have a slanted one-sided line where it's one team laying nearly 20 points, typically tends to go under. For this situation, that total at 142.5 in the most recent matchup, 83-54 final, that's giving us an incentive that this is going to be a point scored game. I believe both of these teams get up for this matchup. Syracuse, they're going to come into this game ready to go for a Monday night matchup. It's going to be packed in Durham, North Carolina in this game. So everybody, both sides are getting up. I believe we're going to see a lot of points. Give me the over 142.5 in this one.
Yeah, who doesn't get up for Duke, right? I mean, you gotta imagine everybody in any form, fashion, whether they're, Pitt, who's the worst team in that conference, or whether they're Virginia's second best team in that conference, they're all getting up for Duke, Right. So we could talk about something else though for sure, but that's how we feel. Christopher George, hey, look,
Curtis K.
Curtis K.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get to Curtis. Hey, let's talk about Iowa State. And, it's hard to read your YouTube handles for these comments, guys. They're so small. So plus I'm old. I mean, you see these Coke bottle glasses. It is what it is. Houston and Iowa State, top 5 matchup, number 3, number 5. Current lines. Let me pull that up right now. I got Houston minus 2.5, pretty much across the board. Totals 134.5. There's one spot's got a 133.5. I ain't gonna say, but I'm just saying. I have a play on the total. That's as far as I
have a side play on this one with the premiums, but I can definitely give out a total as well on this one.
I'll dive into the side.
Hold on. Christopher George says his name's Christopher, but we could call him Chris. Okay,
all right. Chris.
I just want to let him know. Respect. I exactly read that. I feel like you meant that. So continue, Nick.
It's from the heart. It was from the heart.
Right here. I got you. You get nothing but transparency with this group. I'll tell you right now.
My man, Chris.
You got Houston coming in.
You're not my man, Chris.
You're on that 6-game winning streak here with Houston. You know they're going to play very good defense going to Iowa State. Iowa State just came off a statement win at home versus Kansas. They brought that belt out versus Kansas on their home court. In my analysis, what I said in that Duke game, I don't go against undefeated teams at home or away. Well, Iowa State, they're 14-0 this season at home. This is where they play their best basketball. I have to lean with Iowa State in this matchup. The line is a little tricky here, though. It is minus 2.5. I would eliminate that and take them on the money line to be safe. You're paying a little more juice, but I think it's going to come down to the wire, especially with this Houston defense. They're playing very good basketball here. So take Iowa State on the money line.
I'll bounce off of that play that Nick just broke down. And the way that I look at this is I like where Nick's head's at, but at the same time, I look at this as a synergy spot for both teams. Obviously, with Iowa State in their most recent matchup coming off that win over Kansas, which that's always a tough matchup, rivalry combated type of situation. They won that game in a blowout. It was a 74-56 final. Iowa State was laying 6.5 points in that matchup. So not only they get the cover and they won that game outright. Now you look at Houston, this team's on a 6-game winning streak. That's where I go to synergy spot. When you look at a team that's won 6 consecutive games, they're going to do everything in their right minds to compete when it comes to the offensive output of scoring points, and scoring points to keep up. Iowa State, a perfect 14-0 at home. We know they're getting up for this game, and we know their offense is going to come to life. I believe Houston is going to be right on track with them offensively. Give me the over total points in this matchup at 134.5.
Okay, so I know I said I had a play on the total. I was wrong. I have a play on the side. I looked it up. So I approached this game that I was back and forth with. Okay, I didn't want to lay the 2.5 for the side. I really like the minus. I can get about minus 145 right now on the money line, so that's okay. But in at 140, that range, I immediately some people on this channel call me degenerate, but my brain at minus 145 goes into 2-team parlay mode.
Okay.
So I need another one that's about a 150-ish, give or take 20 cents either way, maybe 30 cents even either way. But I need something to pair with Iowa State money line.
I got one for you.
Parlay. Hold on, I did my members only video, cost them $5 a month. And I did that for them, and I told them, I gave them my 3 top plays, and then that was because of small card. And then I also said, I'm looking for a pairing. I'm looking for somebody to mate with the Iowa State money line for a nice 2-team parlay that'll give me some nice plus money. You got one for me. Hit me. I don't want to.
I got one for it, man. And it goes back to this. I free played this play last night, and I absolutely love it again. And I can't back this team today. They're not on my premium card, and I said it in the free play because they just keep covering spreads left and right. And that goes right into this small conference matchup between Colgate and Boston U. Boston U, they're 12-15 on the year, which is incredibly deceiving because this team hangs with everybody. 7-5 at home, which is not a good look. That also causes deception. But they are on a 4-game winning streak, so that is something to keep in your back pocket. Now, in their most recent matchup, they played Bucknell. They were laying 7.5 points, or laying 7.5 points in that matchup, winning that game in an 82-69 final. So, again, covering the spread and winning outright. Colgate, 16-11, which is a very strong record on paper. Now, when people look at these small conference teams, they don't really know how significant these strength of schedule situations really are.
Right.
Against Navy, they played in their most recent matchup. Navy was 21-6 going into that game. Colgate was laying 1.5. They lost that game in OT in an 80-84 final. So I look at this situation. You got the home team, 4-game winning streak. Then you have Colgate coming off a loss in their most recent matchup to a very good Navy team. I'm riding the team on the winning streak, especially with that deception 7-5 home record, which doesn't look strong, and their 12-15 overall record on the season against a team coming in 16-11. Give me the team on the winning streak, plus points, plus 2.5 with Boston U here. I'm on Boston U. I love them in this spot. They'd be again on my premium card. I don't know how many games this team's going to continue covering against the spread in a row before they implode, but they're not doing it. Ride them again.
I don't hate that. I have Boston in a 2-team teaser. I took
you got
a
them up
4-point teaser, so I got them up over.
I
think it was 6.5. It's 2. I think it was 2. Isn't it 2.5 or? Yeah, 4 points. So 6.5 points total.
Okay, gotcha.
On the teaser, and I think I put them with, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember. I didn't want to.
A lot of good small conference games today.
Tarleton State. I can never say.
Oh
that.
yeah.
I took. I have that. I think I have that in. Yeah, I have the over 131.5. I took the teaser and I teased it down to go over because I think I get a lot of points in a really shitty two shitty teams too. By the way, and defense will be optional. There'll be a lot of free throws. There'll be a lot of fouling. Dogfight game. Maybe you get overtime. Basically, I need over 130 because I think it's like 134.
I like that. Totals at 135.5 right now.
Yeah, so it's like 131. Yeah. So I need like 132 points and Boston plus 6.5.
A lot
So
of people get competitive with that. You got two teams, Albion Christian and Tarleton State, both coming in at 12 and 13 on the season. Again, small conference schools. So you look at two teams that are bad already on the season, both the same records. And then you look at that total at 135. That automatically draws the magnet towards the under to a typical public better, especially Tarleton State. They're at home in this, and they're coming off a loss. So this is a nice little bounce back spot. I like where your head's at with this one, Lenny. I think this game goes over. And that freaking that Albany Christian, they're actually better than people expect, especially on the offensive side. They move at a very fast tempo. I know it doesn't say it on a metric standpoint, but again, that's because they're a smaller conference team. They're not playing these Floridas. They're not playing Oklahoma, all these top teams that you're used to seeing. So I'm with you here, Lenny. I like the over. I would have teased that.
I think they both run. Yeah, I think they both run, and it's just whatever.
Scott's talking about SFA right now, and I was looking at that earlier. It almost made a premium card, and I love betting on this team. Why? Is because I think they're 20-6 against the spread this year. This is one of the best teams covering against the spread in college basketball this season, but this line to me is a little too tricky. Stephen F. Austin is on an 11-game winning streak here, while Texas A&M Corpus Christi is only 8-4 on their home court here. They're mediocre, but this is a red flag to me. Something tells me because SFA was on the road against Texas Rio Grande on Saturday.
Just start calling them their team names, bro.
And they have to travel here on Monday. That's a lot of traveling for SFA. I like Texas A&M Corpus Christi here with the points. I'm seeing +6. Shop your lines, folks, but this game is very tricky. It's why it did not make my premium card. I love SFA, and I've been riding them all year long. Just this line is too tricky. In that case, I'm riding with the points at the home.
I back you on that one, Nick.
100% transparency on this end. I don't even know what Southland Conference is. I don't know if I've ever I'm not in it.
You can't flow with it,
I have more money involved in the women's Olympic hockey today than I do Southland college basketball. So
I don't know how I pulled that one off. It's
Texas
Monday,
Rio Grande.
Texas Rio Grande. You ordering lunch? What are you doing?
I don't come up with these names for these mid-majors. God.
Yeah. Our man Chris says, no doubt. Thank you very much. Scott backs up of the Houston Iowa State over, and he likes Boston U as well. We just talked to I think we talked
we can
about
get
I don't know.
No, we can get into that one.
For Southeastern Louisiana. I hate days like today in some ways because everybody is Southeastern, or when we talked about this, I think Friday with Robert and Raphael, we talked about this. All the California, UC Davis, UC San Diego, UC Fullerton, Cal State. This California ain't that big. Okay, it really ain't. But
Luis, I need an honest opinion. Are you trying to be a degenerate and just bet this game? Because it's the first game on the board.
Today's a degenerate.
It's the first game on the board, Lenny.
Today's
it's that one. He's ready to go. Is that the truth, Luis?
He needs action at lunch. Okay, and I understand lunchtime action. Just say you want lunchtime action. Tell me you want lunchtime action without telling me you want lunchtime action. Southeastern Louisiana, East Texas A&M. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Some mode. You boys want to get at it? I can tip this one off. All right.
Hey, I appreciate the transparency, Louise. He said that's exactly what it is. He needs lunchtime action.
My man.
All right, lunchtime action.
Let's see if we can cook you up with a winner, brother.
Yeah, cook them up.
We're going to call them the Lions. Southeastern Louisiana. We're going to call them the Lions. The Lions. They're 8-18 on the year, 3-7 in their last 10 games, and coming off a loss to Northwestern State. Northwestern State came into that game 7-18. They were laying 1.5 points, and they covered that spread in a 69-66 final. So the Lions did, in fact, lose that game outright and fail to cover the spread in that matchup. Now, for East Texas A&M, this team's 5-6 at home this season on a 2-game losing streak, but they do have the better record at 10-17, which gives a little bit of an incentive because they have more wins. They're at home. That's going to draw a little bit of public feeders into that side. On top of that, they're coming off a blowout, terrible loss against McNeese State. That game landed in a 97-54 final. McNeese State was only laying 13.5 points on them. Beat them by 40 points plus. So you look at a situation like this. Both teams, terrible medians overall. 8-18 are the Lions. East Texas A&M 10-17. Now, home court advantage is going to be a massive factor in this situation with a 5-6 record. This is that psychological cuff. I always get into this with trading. It's support to resistance. It typically likes to trend itself, magnify, back itself up. 2-game losing streak. I believe this is where it flips for East Texas A&M. Give me them on the money line straight up. Throw away the points. We're not even going to play with that. You can get them at about -125, -130. I believe they come into this matchup just based on the number, and I believe they do come in and win this game outright and get that home record to 6-6 on the season. So that would be my D-Gen bet of the Docs show today.
That's a pretty smart way to D-Gen, though, to be clear. Don't take a bunch of points. If you're going to D-Gen, just like, money line that stuff, move on. But I appreciate, though, that he's like, I need the early adrenaline rush.
I know all about it, baby.
No problem. No problem. Use the free 60 if you haven't already. You can get a little bit more action from these two guys. What do you guys have premium wise? We'll take a break from college basketball for a minute because I feel like this show is all of a sudden Saturday all over again. I'm about to kick my chair out and stand up.
Let's go, baby.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't even.
Monday, folks. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Go ahead, Nick. You're hot as all hell
Nick,
right
what
now.
you got going on this week?
We got two-pack in college basketball. Obviously, no NBA till Friday here. We're treading lightly in Olympic hockey. No men's on today. We got men's playoff Winter Olympics on tomorrow, though, for Tuesday. 4 games. I should have a 2-pack in that. But this week, we're staying low volume, and we're going to amp it up on the college basketball things tomorrow.
Love it.
Griffin. For me, I've got a 3-play card in college basketball, and yesterday I will say I had a 7-unit on Oregon State plus the 6.5 points. Let everybody down on that one, including myself. That one buried the shit out of me. Not happy about it whatsoever. But I do have 2 side plays on both those marquee matchups that we talked about today, including another play. So I have 12 units in total in college hoops, and then props. I told everybody I do not do college basketball props. Obviously, with NBA being down, NHL, everything on break. And if I do release a college basketball prop, it's because I absolutely love it. Last time I released a college basketball prop was about 5 or 6 days ago. It was a 7-unit position, and it absolutely smacked. I have a 4-unit position in college basketball tonight. It is a player prop, and it goes off at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys want to get on any of those selections, you already have it, thedocsports.com/free60. Other than that, that is the card today. 12 units college basketball, 4-unit college basketball player prop.
Boom shakalaka. There it is. It's a hell of a breakdown, boys.
Buffet's open. The
buffet is open. I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
Mr. Chow, baby. Mr. Chow.
He's liking the board, folks. He's liking the board today.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
My last degenerate play, I ain't gonna lie. I'm on McNeese minus 13.5 over Northwestern State, whatever. I'm not a big Southland guy. Okay, I'm more involved into like in the SWAC or going down that road. I'm involved in Coppin State and South Carolina State today, but just on the total, I'm involved in Duke, Syracuse. We talked about that, but McNeese lays belt. It might even be a switch. It might not even be the belt. It's going to be hard ass whooping. Okay. We're talking about go get the switch, take your time, and get your ass whooping. I think McNeese comes out and lays belt to ass today.
There's no argument to be made there, Lenny. McNeese State's 21-5 on the year. Northwestern State's 8-18. The market set this up at 13.5 just due to the fact that I believe they didn't know where to go with this thing, because what is Northwestern State bringing to the table other than a 2-game winning streak? They've played nobody all year long. They're 6-5 at home, which is not impressive, and they're 8-18 overall this year. While you've got McNeese State 21-5 on a 3-game winning streak, run right through that winning streak with Northwestern State. I don't care. They're 8-18. McNeese State has established themselves. Last year they made the tournament. This year they've turned it on completely. Ride that trend on a 3-game winning streak. I believe, just like Lenny said, it's not even going to be about the ass. Turn the switch on, baby. Yeah, I'd lay it with them as well.
So listen, Nick, you got any action in the ladies hockey today?
Not in ladies hockey, but we got a full slate tomorrow, and I'm seeing plus value all over this Denmark team. They're playing. Who are they playing? Czechia, I believe it is.
Czech Republic. I don't know. They changed their name. It's the Czech Republic, folks. They'll always be the Czech Republic. Just like the Guardians will always be the Indians. I just hate if I offended you.
No.
I don't know. Hit the like
I like the way Denmark's playing. You saw them score, I believe it was 2 goals against Team USA, and they had the lead after the first period, and then they put belt to ass to Latvia in their last game of pool play. So I like them here plus value. The easy play is obviously taking them plus 2.5 against the Czech Republic, but I'm all over them tomorrow. Denmark for sure on the money line and the point spread plus 2.5.
Nice. I'll tell you what, I'm on Canada later in the women's hockey. I'm on I think I played I'm on the first period. I'm on the first period, Canada minus 1.5. Because I think they put belt to ass today on Switzerland. And then I'm involved a little bit into some men's hockey tomorrow as well already. I don't care what the number is. I lay it with Switzerland. Italy had their best game 1. Their one goalie, dude stood on his head, had 49 saves, pulled his groin. I mean, they beat his ass. Yeah, I mean, he's spent now. He's on. He's coming up. I didn't even know this. He's coming up through the Anaheim duct system. So he's coming up, but dude's like 6'6", 225 pounds. He's a wall. And he shut down Sweden basically. I mean, they won that game 5-2, but he went out in the third period with 10 minutes left and an injury, and then they scored 3 goals. One of them was an empty net and whatever, the backup goalie. They've gotten their ass beat every game since with their backup 2 goalies. It's not even close. These smaller, I don't want to say smaller countries, but like Italy don't have a lot of NHL roster players. They're spent. They ain't got no more energy. No energy left in them. To play this caliber, this fast hockey, this type, this speed, they can't play that in this kind of in a week-long, 2-week system in group play. They just can't hang. So Switzerland puts their ass on them. I also think Germany puts a beating on France. That Denmark game is going to be really interesting. I think I actually, that's one of the games I might put on the under. Sweden.
All of them are at 6.5 too. The over-under for tomorrow's game. So, it's playoff hockey. So like teams like Italy that haven't won, and like Lenny said, that don't have the goaltender, obviously look for the overs in that game. But a team that doesn't score a lot, like France and Germany, they're, I would say, defensive-minded teams, then look for the unders in those games. It's going to be tight. It's playoff hockey now. So these games actually matter. You lose, you're done.
Also, shout out to the USA women's team. They beat the shit out of Sweden today, 5-0. That was a nice cash on the 4.5, minus 4.5 on women's hockey. Right. Your boy laid it. You want to know why? Because I want to. The same reason Louise needs the adrenaline rush. I want to wake and cash. Okay. I want to bet it the night before. I want to.
When was that game at, Lenny?
I think like 5 in the morning, wasn't it?
7 a.m. my time. I want to wake up. I want to go do my due diligence in the bathroom in my office, and then I want to start working, and then I want to look and go, oh yeah, did that win? Yep.
Cash.
Already, I'm already playing with house money today. I'm already playing with house money. So going to that. I don't think we ever decide. I think we like Iowa State and money line.
Yeah, I'm on a side premium wise. Somebody else can take. Yeah,
total. We like the total over. That's what we talked about. We like the total over. That was the general. If an underdog wins on the road previous game and are now the favorite at home the next play, auto bet them. Alcorn State. Okay. Let's look this up. Let me look up the situation.
What kind of data we got on that Real Joe Beef?
Yeah.
You just feeling it?
And Joe,
Joe brings out some stats, though. Joe will come with the heat.
They don't even play today, bro.
Yes, they do. They play Florida A&M. At 7 o'clock your time. 8 o'clock Eastern.
Joe, I don't want nothing to do with this game, bro. 6
Florida A&M is horrible.
And Alcorn State's worse. This is a conference that I do not keep up with whatsoever. There's no interest. These are bottom feeders. And
listen, Prairie View.
Look at the numbers here.
I mean, I could. So if an underdog wins on the road previous game, and are now favorites at home the next play. So, all right.
Florida
Okay,
A&M
that's
just
all I
played
needed to hear.
Jackson State. I got no opinion for this one, guys.
I didn't
watched
be honest with you.
these two teams.
I didn't even get involved. Like I said, I
So
feel
check it
more
tomorrow.
confident in women's USA.
That means we got to get on Alcorn State, I guess. -1.5 here. Real quick.
I mean, sounds to me like
He's confident.
Joe might be onto something. Joe, we'll find out.
Joe, you might talk me into Alcorn State money line. Hear me out. And I like Alcorn State money line. We already talked about that.
Yeah, I got no opinion on this one. I'm not gonna.
I can't. I'd be honest with you. I felt more confident.
Take the under. These two.
Hey, did any of you guys watch the All-Star NBA All-Star? It was actually competitive yesterday. I turned it on for a quick second. Yeah, it was actually competitive. I was like, it's all right for the NBA. I said.
No, I saw where a bunch of people getting ripped apart left and right about.
It was competitive. They were playing defense and stuff. It was only 2 quarters.
Did. Hey, this is facts right here. On Saturday, Joe Beef gave me New Jersey IT Technical Institute of Arts, or so whatever the hell that is, NGAIT, on Saturday, and that did cash. So shout out to Joe Beef.
There you go, Joe.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what this show is for.
Got a system in play.
We'll give you everything we got that we're leaning towards or whatever. But you got to give some too. Give back in the chat. Say nice things. Hit the like button. That's all you got to do. I didn't watch anything NBA. I'll be honest with you. We had family day yesterday. The wife took my phone and we went to the mob museum. Timeout. Yeah, I did. Lenny needed a timeout from everything and everybody. Today the kids are home from school. Lenny's trying to day drink. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to find a happy hour. Forget about it. Just forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Online guy bros pick is Delaware State over Howard today. Delaware State.
Well, that would be it. I'm not gonna. I have a premium in that game too.
Oh, you do? Gee, and Howard and Delaware State.
That's my third premium.
You likes it, folks.
Yeah.
You like it. Hey, if you like it, you like it. I mean, we're talking. Well, I love the mascot names in schools that I don't even know exist sometimes.
Yeah.
I know Delaware State and Howard exist.
We got the Bisons going.
I know Howard. I know Howard is the Bison. I did not know Delaware State was the Hornets. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I did not know that. So so Derek, see you guys in your lunchtime rush. This is lunchtime action. What's up on the early game? We broke that down. What was the general? What did we agree on that?
We ended up we went with East Texas A&M. The line just shifted from 1.5 to 2.5. That money line might be chalked.
Everybody's betting it off of our show. We're
moving lines, baby.
Yeah. I think there's sharp action watching these kids.
Derek, we took A&M on the money line, but it was at a -1.5 when we gave it out. I'm sure that thing's chalked up to -150. If you're going D-Gen mode and you want to go to the 2-team parlay status that we whipped up with Lenny, we went to Boston U. Who did you have, Lenny? Who did you have, Lenny, with them?
Iowa State
and Boston U. There's a 2-teamer. For this
parlay.
one, we went Texas A&M.
Bankroll building. Small plays, pizza money parlay. You know what I mean? We're just bankrolling until there's better games on tomorrow. We don't have to hit a lick, okay? From my guys out there from Detroit, we ain't got to do that every day. We just singles win games, doubles win games. We don't have to hit a home run every time. Day drinking and watching East Texas A&M get a win.
Dig the long ball, Lenny. Chicks dig the long ball. Let's not forget about that.
Dig the long ball. Chicks dig scars too. Boys are dumb, girls whatever. Chicks dig scars. Boys are dumb. Forget about it. Put that shit on a t-shirt. Let's rock. Thank you. You're welcome. So y'all rolling down. We can't talk about a side. Griffin has a premium on that. You can get it for absolutely free with that free $60 account. Links in the description. Click it. You'll get that for absolutely free. You sign up over there. Use that on his play. You can get that side. You can use the rest of it on Nick's plays today. You can just nestle that away for a rainy day. You do you, Pikachu. I tell people that all the time. Free $60 account link is in the description, though. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hit the like button too. So we're not getting involved in Wagner Long Island University.
I like it. I can get into it.
Of course you do.
Dude, can you tell me, Sharks, baby? That's my team.
Nick, maybe we should just ask him what he doesn't have action in.
Right. He's got action. I told you the buffet was open
the
today.
Buffet is open.
They call me Mr. Chow, baby. Give me the chow.
Listen, this guy over here is Mr. Chow.
Mr. Chow.
He's always cooking something up.
Yeah, Leslie Chow.
Yeah.
So long, yeah.
But hold on, I got.
Lay the wood with the Sharks tonight, baby. LIU, the Sharks, 8-1 at home, coming off a loss. They're playing Wagner. Wagner's not the same team they were last year. Wagner used to be a very competitive small conference school, although their overall record's never there, but they do stay competitive. Situation like this, you got the Sharks coming off a loss against New Haven. They lost that game in a 52-55 defensive battle, and New Haven went into that game 10-15. Just a bad loss overall for the Sharks. I believe in this matchup, back at home, sandwich spot, bounce back game. They're 8-1 at home as it is on the year. For Wagner, their median is currently 3-7, and they're coming off a nice win over Stonehill. That's going to add some buying pressure to Wagner in this situation, especially catching double digits. The Sharks are no joke. This team could play basketball. They're well coached. They're very well recruited. They crash the boards very well, and they shoot phenomenal from the field, and that is why this team is 17-9 on the year. Wagner, they're shit. Lay it, 10.5. I'm on the Sharks in this one.
Shit, lay it.
They're shit.
The end. Breakdown. They're shit. Lay it. The end. I mean, that's what I got out of that. And
summary. They're shit. Lay the points.
They're shit. That's what I got out of that. They're shit. Lay the points. Just subscribe. Appreciate you. Thank you, my man. Griffin raising Robert in how many games we'll bet over?
No. We're not going there, Scott. Easy.
Scott's back one day and he's throwing shots.
Robert's got that's a whole other ball game. I'm not there yet. I don't know if
anybody's on that level other than Robert. He's a machine.
But he wins, bro. He wins.
Right. I'm not knocking it. The dude he is volume oriented. Games. He's got a system. He's got a system. It works. It's it might give you a heart attack here and there, but it works. I mean, who doesn't? We beat the shit out of today's games. Really, we talked about everything. Real quick before we get out of here, anything that jumps off the page, I mean, not premium wise for you guys tomorrow, but jumps off the page for tomorrow's games. These guys want the early action. Me personally, I might get involved in that Florida State Boston College game. That's an early game, kind of 6 o'clock Eastern anyway.
I'm interested to see what this line is for North Carolina and North Carolina State. I like the Wolfpack, and I've been riding them all season long. We'll see what the number comes out to be, but I mean, North Carolina is 7-3 in their last 10 games, and so is North Carolina State. They're 10-4 on their home court. This is where they play their best basketball. So I'm looking to see that number, and once I do, I'll have a little more information. If it's over 6, I'm riding with NC State.
Jesus, Nick. I just free played the other way. I think NC State is absolutely exposed. I think North Carolina comes in and just absolutely bombards them in a situation. I literally just made a free play video on it. So we didn't
3 and 4 is North Carolina this season.
Hey, listen, you still got to go watch the free pick video. You still got to watch the video.
I'm not gonna. We don't need to go headbutt on this one right now. I got other games that I like too. You could have that one with the NC State. So I'm
glad he's just giving you wins now, Nick.
Yeah,
he's
right.
Giving you wins.
Bring it over, folks.
How nice of you.
You can have it.
I don't want nobody give me shit. I'm taking it all.
I think Florida's a good play tomorrow. I think they just played a real good competitive matchup against Kentucky. Kentucky hung in the game the entire time and just continued to keep chipping away, staying in that game. Florida failed to cover the spread. It opened up at 13.5, closed at 11.5. They won by 11. So the Wildcats did get the hook. You got a Florida team that currently, strength of schedule-wise, they're kind of really dropping off now, going from Kentucky to South Carolina. South Carolina's dropped 6 consecutive games, and everybody knows me for the trap man. Call me the trap king. I don't care. This is a situation where South Carolina, This is where I would go with them and take them in a trap situation when they are on a 6-game losing streak. And in their most recent matchup, they got lit up by Alabama in a 75-89 final. Situation like this for me, though, Florida, they're just way too good, and they rebound the basketball so well. I believe second-point chances are going to be dominant factor in this game. And rebounds, Florida out-rebounding them, second-point chances, shooting from the field. I just believe they're well-coached, everything across cylinders. I think the Gators just absolutely pound them in this matchup. Last time they played them, it was a 95-48 final. I think we're going to see something similar here in this matchup.
Can I tell you what game I did? I think I fell for the trap already on.
Who's that?
St. Louis minus 10.5.
They're
I've already
good.
bet it.
They're
I already
good.
bet it. I already bet it. I'm already into some college tomorrow. I already bet it. I bet it with if the number goes up, which I think it will tomorrow, then I'll be ahead of it. If it goes down, I'm just gonna tear that sumbitch ticket up already because I know I'm screwed. I know I fell for the trap. It sounded like it felt like a trap, but sometimes, it's not. It's just like sometimes it is what it is.
Right. And, runs right through.
Right. So I also feel like sometimes I gotta make bets. This is gonna sound so stupid, Lenny. I swear. Sometimes I feel like I gotta make bets I know I'm gonna lose in order for the bigger picture. I'm just saying. I don't know how
a loss is a lesson.
Right. Yeah. I gotta remind myself of the lesson I gotta keep telling myself the stove is hot. I'm just telling you every day. Every day I got to do that. All right. We're going to bounce on out of here though. We'll be back tomorrow, 1:00 Eastern. Check myself out, and Tony George will be joining me tomorrow. Nick will be back Wednesday.
Saturday.
Griffin might be back Thursday. He don't know it yet, but he might be back Thursday to help my brother out, but he don't know it yet. We will see you guys either way. We'll be back
around and find out.
Yeah, back around and find out. Monday through Friday, 1:00 Eastern is where you can find Docs Daily, and Saturday, 11 a.m. is Griffin and myself. You got to stand the whole show, bring pen and paper, bring a helmet because there could be combat. So we get into Saturday basketball, and we don't always agree. And I'm just saying, when he's wrong, he's really wrong, and I have to tell him. That's my job. All right, we'll see you guys.
That's the fact.
Good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you.